6 years ago, when I was in high school, I gave a talk on a stage much like this one. I was asked to say what I thought Gen Z's superpower was, and my answer was politics. Specifically, our determination to politicize every aspect of our lives, including our relationships, and to confront anyone we knew was wrong. A few years later, in college, I did a study abroad program in England. I was 3 weeks into the semester, busy making friends. And then, on October 7th, 2023, Hamas attacked Israel. One of my new friends posted an Instagram story celebrating these attacks, and when I replied, trying to explain my perspective as an Argentinian Jew, she blocked me. She was far from the only one. I was determined to live by that principle I'd so subscribed to as a teen, but it didn't serve me at all. That relentless demand for political purity was leading us all to instant judgment, and it left no room for nuance or conversation. My generation's superpower had become a bit of a curse. But I still wanted to believe dialogue was possible, so I went to try it again, this time straight to the middle of the conflict. This year, I traveled to Jerusalem to work as an instructor in a program called MEET with Palestinian and Israeli teenagers. I'd never met someone from the other side of the conflict before, and yes, we were all technically there for dialogue, but I still had no idea how that could possibly work. When I arrived, though, I saw one of the Palestinian counselors was wearing a Taylor Swift t-shirt. And that was it. I realized I knew her. Not her literally, of course, but many others like her from Instagram and TikTok. We spent our first night together swapping tour stories, debating favorite eras, even blasting songs, screaming lyrics at each other like we were best friends. It wasn't just the music, but the whole language we shared around it. The content we watched, the jokes we made, the questions we could ask each other. Just like that, the curse lifted, and we were connected. This didn't just happen to me. I saw it happen to the kids we were working with as well. These were 14-year-old Israelis and Palestinians. You would expect them to hate each other's guts. But here's the catch. They shared the same TikTok feed. Whatever language barriers they had, whatever political differences could not begin to measure up to that. They did the same little dances, they ran around the hallways yelling, "No, la policía!" And they requested we play the same incomprehensible music. They made us slightly older counselors feel ancient, but they were all in on it. They bonded immediately in a language they all shared. This made me realize we have a unique opportunity. More than ever before, young people growing up on opposite sides of any given political conflict share the same culture. Not just the same large-scale monoculture we've always had, as in we all know the Beatles. This is different. It's the same stupid little memes that we all look at all day long. It's making the same jokes, using the same slang, being addicted to the same video games. It's the things we call brain rot, right? Mindless consumption. But when a Palestinian kid and an Israeli kid are laughing at the same clip of tun 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 Saud, that isn't just brain rot. That is a diplomatic channel. And it can do so much more than just make things less awkward. It's a kind of emotional shorthand that connects us, not just with people in our school or in our city, but worldwide. For me and my peers, Taylor Swift wasn't a distraction from politics. She was the entry point that made political discussion possible. Our shared language gave us cues for how to interact with each other in a way that wasn't stunted or threatening, and it created the safety that we needed to eventually have those hard conversations. What if that is where our generational superpower has been all along? Right now, the global conversation around teenagers and phones is dominated by fear. And the instinct, among many adults, is to just ban teens from social media altogether. And yes, the downsides are real and worth talking about, but they aren't the whole story. Growing up, when my physical world felt small and uniform, social media was the one place where I could connect with people beyond my bubble. It was a practical exercise in curiosity and empathy. And now, when the time came to connect with those on the so-called other side, it helped us speak the same language. So when we demonize that, we are ignoring a need and an opportunity for connection. Maybe the chance to unite people at a global level doesn't start with political messaging or big calls to action. It starts with laughter and art. So we can then move on to those hard conversations as humans in each other's eyes. Social media can be a superpower or a curse, but it undoubtedly has strengths we should harness. So I'll keep speaking its language. I'll keep blasting the songs and sharing the memes. It may look like I'm wasting my time, but it may also just be changing my world. Thank you.